Wade Phillips took a leave of absence for personal reasons. Troy Williams and the Showboats will go to work here in just a moment. Eric Guerrer and Deneric Prince, the deep man, and it's Prince from the 5-yard line looking for some room to run. Prince across.
Holding, receiving team number 20, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Back him up 10, and here comes Troy Williams. When we talked with Jim Turner before the game, Chase, he said all three quarterbacks had a chance to play, and he's starting Troy Williams tonight.
Yeah, Troy Williams, man, second start of the entire year. Obviously, here 16 of 27 for the year, 180 yards, only one interception, has not thrown a touchdown. He believes he's a bigger run threat than E.J. Perry and Tresser Wynn. He's got a huge opportunity here tonight to show not only his team, but the entire UFL what he's got.
Yeah. 3 starts for Memphis last year. Was the Ballers quarterback in the old USFL in 2023. First down to play action. Williams under pressure, throwing down the middle, and he threw that one away. Check out players to watch when the Memphis Showboats have the ball. Chase, who you keeping your eye on in this matchup?
Offensively, we got Jonathan Adams at receiver. He's on his way to an all-UFL season. He leads the league in receiving. And Deneric Prince going to get the bulk of the carries tonight. Going to be going up against Isaiah Buggs. He's only been with San Antonio for the last 2 games, but he's
second down and 10.
Here we go, set! We're ready! Listen up!
The handoff, gaping hole up the middle for Deneric Prince, who's down near the 25-yard line, and it'll bring up third down.
X-ray empty.
You're going to see a lot of this game, Kev. Jim Turner challenged his team offensively, especially his offensive line, to run the football. Good start right here, 3rd and 4. This is where they've struggled on the year. They got to get a completion. Look for 3 Williams to run the football if he's not there. Starting an empty right here, trying to get this thing situated.
Dagger! Here we go, set! We're ready! What's up?
Okay, we've got movement at the top of your screen. Somebody started early, and it looks like it's Kyle
Offense, number 1, 5-yard penalty, remains third down.
That'll drive you nuts if you're the play caller, and in this case, Noel Mazzoni's got to change everything. Chase, 3rd and 4, now 3rd and 9.
Yeah, it completely changes the playbook, but you see right there just the inexperience of Troy Williams, and they're just not knowing their cadence. You saw the confusion pre-snap, trying to get guys from the left to the right. You jump offside, you put yourself in a bad position right here in 3rd and 9.
What's up? You ready? What's up?
3rd down and 9. Williams under pressure, and down he goes. Pressure right up the gut, and Isaiah Buggs with his 2nd sack in just his 3rd game with San Antonio.
And exactly what we said, just right up the middle. He's going to push on this offensive guard. Okay, Troy Williams does not have a chance. You see him right there just continuing to push. This is where the Memphis Showboats have struggled this year in trying to protect their quarterback. What a start for San Antonio's defense.
Brahmas with the worst total defense and worst scoring defense in the UFL, but they pitch a 3-and-out as Matt Mangold will punt it away with Marquez Stevenson, the deep man for the Brahmas. Stevenson will watch this one bounce. Oh, and it gets past him. Trickling inside the 20-yard line before he goes back to pick it up and is down at the 21. That miscue in special teams cost the Brahmas about 20 yards as Kevin Hogan will go to work at quarterback. And Hogan has been a bright spot for this Brahmas team on offense, Chase.
They're surging on offense right now. 24 points last week versus DC after 2 straight weeks of being held to 3 points. They need to get the football to number 13, Jontre Kirkland, and Jay-Sean Corbin as much as humanly possible. Those are the guys with speed and juice on the offensive side of the football.
Jay-Sean Corbin starting in the backfield. First down, it'll be Corbin who gets the carry, and Corbin down near the 25-yard line. All right, Chase, let's talk players to watch when the Brahmas have the football. Who are you watching here?
Well, you just saw him carry the ball right there. Jay-Sean Corbin got an opportunity last week with Anthony McFarland out, responded with a 100-yard game, and then Jacob Harris started the season well. He's tailed off lately. And if you look at the other side of the ball, Boogie Roberts, he's a leader up front for Memphis defense, and then Zeke Vandenberg is going to be patrolling the middle all night, trying to stop Corbin.
Penny. 180.
Second down and 6. Hogan will swing to Corbin, trying to get that first down yardage on the edge, and it goes out of bounds on a diagonal very close to the marker. Looked like about a half-yard shy.
I love it. Just an easy completion to get Kevin Hogan nice and settled. Jayshawn Corbin not only running the football, but out of the backfield as well. This is what Peyton Party's going to do. He's going to meticulously move the ball down the field. I'm telling you, a heavy dose of Jayshawn Corbin.
Third down, a yard to go for the first.
Here we go. Penny, penny. Set. 180. One shot.
Third down and 1. The try for Corbin. A first down for the Brahmas. And let's listen in to head coach Peyton Party.
Ace left, firm, red check, X-Dragon outlaw. Y shift to ace left, firm, red check, X-Dragon outlaw.
Here we go.
X-Dragon is a slant and a flat in most teams. So we'll see if they throw in here a little quick game to get this offensive line settled down.
Chase, how much of that language translates from system to system?
Penny, penny.
Well, Dragon is pretty well known. So Dragon is a quick game. You're looking up top or down low, a slant and a flat.
180. One shot.
First down and 10. The swing out to Alize Mack, the tight end, out of bounds at the 39. Here's Pardee.
Dual right on, Celtics. Pistol, dual right on, Celtics.
These tight ends have been really getting involved. The first 5 games with Kellen Mond, Kev, starting. The tight ends had 2 catches. The last 2 games with Hogan playing, 10 catches, 2 touchdowns.
We were told by Peyton Pardee before the game, expect more 12 personnel this week than maybe we've done all year long.
180. One shot.
Second down and 3. After the 7-yard pickup, it's Corbin buried in the backfield. A loss on the play, swallowed up by that Memphis front, and a big third down play call from Peyton Pardee.
Let's go here. Sin, spread, blue check, Z-Uno, X-Drag. Sin, spread, blue check, Z-Uno, X-Drag.
Hey, sin, spread,
You hear the check there, Kev. He's got a chance to check it man versus zone. A drag is an underneath route coming from the boundary. 3rd and 5 here. It's going to be interesting to see what Memphis does defensively.
So not. 180. One shot.
Man defensive front, they rush those 4. Hogan looking to the sideline, intercepted! Down the sideline, Cameron Dantzler hits a pick 6, and the Showboats grab the lead.
What a play by Cameron Dantzler, and Kevin Hogan just stares down his receiver. It's a curl route outside. Kevin Hogan stares him down, and what a play by Cameron Dantzler. You're going to see up here, he's going to go up and he's going to stop. Watch this guy right here. Cameron Dantzler just picks it off and takes it to the house. Pay dirt for Memphis, who desperately needs to score. A horrible mistake to start the game from Kevin Hogan. You cannot miss inside on an out throw to the field.
HBO.
What a start.
Former 3rd-round pick of the Minnesota Vikings, an all-rookie team member by the Pro Football Writers Association in 2020 with Minnesota, gets the pick 6. And now the 2-point try. Williams, back of the end zone, leaping up with a toe tap. It's Jonathan Adams. And the 2-point try makes it 8-0 Memphis. To the pick 6.
Love it.
Going right down the sidelines for the easy score. And now the Showboats will boot this one away. Kevin Kugler alongside Chase Daniel with Brock Heward on the field from the 7-yard line. Brahmas looking for some space, and not a lot there for Jontre Kirkland. Stopped shy of the 35. And out comes this Brahmas offense again, down 8-0.
You got to have a short memory as a quarterback, Kev. You cannot let this get to you, whether it's your fault, the receiver's fault, the offensive line's fault. It's early in the game. One play at a time mentality.
Here we go. All right, we got strong left Denver on one. Ready? Here we go. Set. 180. One shot.
first down, handoff up the middle. This is Aiden Robbins, and Robbins gets 2. And now 2nd and 8 for San Antonio, trying to get back on track after the pick 6.
Spread firm, blue up win, Hoss.
Let's see if Peyton Party decides to let Kevin Hogan throw here.
Set. 180. Right side.
2nd down and 8. Hogan, clean pocket, short and wide of his intended target, Robbins. And now 3rd and 8, tough down and distance for Hogan.
I got you.
Looks like they're trying to communicate right there. He thought the receiver was going to come out of the break. The receiver sort of stopped right there. That's actually Aiden Robbins, the running back. He sort of stopped. Just the miscommunication right there.
Trio right,
really
blue check,
him.
field 6, Z switch. On 1, ready? Here we go. Set. 180. Right side.
On 3rd and 8. Pressure on the outside. Hogan steps up. Gonna tuck and try to run. Hogan keeps his footing and gets the first down at the 46-yard line. He's got decent legs, and he showed him off there to move the chain.
He's a bigger run threat than you can, but watch Jay-Sean Corbin right here. You got a corner blitz from the field. Covered. Go out there, run. I like how he cut back. He did not try to go out of bounds and short of it. Really nice play right there by Jay-Sean Corbin and Kevin Hogan to pick up this first down.
Yeah, Mark Gilbert was coming fast on that outside blitz, and Corbin there with the pass protection. Now from the 46-yard line, a first down, and the carry by Corbin, trying to find room on that right side, and powers forward for 4 to midfield.
The one thing about this offense, Kev, is scoring their last, total yards their last, passing their last, 3rd down their last. They just got to continue to pick up first downs. This is not a deep down the field, one-strike offense. They have to methodically move the ball down the field. It's exactly what they're doing right now. Good answer by Hogan so far after that pick 6.
Hey, no, y'all, D's. Here we go. Side. 180. Right side.
On 2nd and 6. Hogan over the middle. Short of the first down by a yard to the 45-yard line. Good strike to Steven Stylianos.
Yeah, nice strike to Steven Stylianos. It's 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 right here.
Here we go.
You got 2 downs to pick this up. You're right on the fringe of field goal range. He might be aggressive. Peyton Party might be aggressive here and take a shot down the field.
Here we go.
You might just see him run it. We'll see what happens.
Stylianos limping a little bit after that catch.
Set. 180. Right side.
On 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground, and he's not going to get there. Despite Kevin Hogan pointing with a first down signal, he is well short of the first down, and now a decision for Peyton Pardee.
Already down 8-0. I think you go for it.
Let's go, Nike.
He's thinking about it.
All right, let's go here. We're going to stay in it. Okay, under center. Yep, under center, dual right on Nike. Under center, dual right on Nike.
You're 1 and 6. You have nothing to lose. You're down 8-0. I like this aggressiveness early here by head coach Peyton Party.
Here we go.
Nike might be a quarterback sneak right up the middle.
180. What's that?
On 4th down, no push at all. He did not get there. The ball may have come out. It ends up with Corbin, but it's dead before it gets advanced, and that is a turnover on downs. The Showboats defense stuffing the quarterback sneak.
This is an unbelievable
offense. Go to work just shy of their own 45-yard line. And on first down, the end around, the flip to David Davis. Davis trying to find any running room, gets a few positive yards, but pretty well defended by that Brahmas D.
I think we're going to see more of this trickeration from both teams. Both teams 1 and 6. Both teams get the opportunity to come out there and play. And this is exactly what head coach Jim Turner told us. They're going to try to get David Davis back into. He was all UFL last year. Can they continue to find ways to get him the football? We'll see.
They love their receiver core. Davis, Loxley, Jonathan Adams, handoff, and a big stick at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Jackson going nowhere. No Wes Hills tonight. It'll be Prince and Jackson trying to get the run game going.
You got Jalen Jackson here on the edge. This is unbelievable. What a hit. I'm surprised he held on to the football. You see 52 right there, Jones. His head is right on the football. Surprised they were able to not fumble that.
And now 3rd and 6. Jackson in the backfield. Three receivers top of your screen. Williams looking that direction, fires to the first down marker. It's Jonathan Adams, his leading 31st catch. He's got 407 yards coming in. He's been everything for Memphis.
Just go up, turn around, sit where they're not. It's called a stick route. You stick at the sticks, and that is an easy first down. A nice completion by Troy Williams. Get him the football.
From the 42-yard line, Jackson on first down. Picks up a yard, and now Noah Mazzoni calling the play on 2nd and 9.
F fly, 34 Chucky slide. 34 Chucky slide.
Hey, pro right, 34 Chucky. Hey, F fly, Chucky slide. Chucky slide, 34 Chucky.
Tempo right here. I like it. Troy Williams likes to be at the line, call the plays.
34 Chucky.
34 Chucky, look for a run here. This slide right here to the right.
Isaiah Henny, the motion man, on 2nd down and 9. Hand off for Jackson, and now Noah Mazzoni with a 3rd down play call.
3rd and 7. Here we go. Hey, 11. Here we go. Hey, crowd left. Crowd left, 64 Viper, Y shallow. Crowd left, 64 Viper, Y shallow.
Crowd left is the formation, strength to the left, 64 is the protection, Viper is the concept. When they say Y shallow cross, it's just dragging across the field. Big 3rd and 6 right here. Looks like they're in man-to-man. Do you have a man beater?
They need the 32 for the first down. Pressure coming. Williams dancing. Williams breaking free. Williams twisting and lunging for the first down. What an effort by Troy Williams to move the chains.
And this is exactly what they told us that Troy Williams bring. You're going to step up. We talked about his running ability. This is an unbelievable run because they would have been short on it, and they probably would have kicked a field goal to keep the play alive. This is exactly what Jim Turner told us that Troy Williams brings to the table. Impossible to bring down.
The 31 on first down, play action. Williams' pass was batted down at the line. Looked like Tavante Beckett got a piece of that one and helped deflect it away.
Yeah, he saved a touchdown right here. Tavante Beckett just reading the eyes. Okay, Elijah Stove is wide open over here. It's an RPO, right? Here's the guy right here, Tavante Beckett. This is a touchdown, guys. This is a touchdown. Nice play by Tavante Beckett. He's 2nd in the UFL in tackles. He was all UFL in 2024. Saves a touchdown right there.
Here we go, tonight.
Tavante Beckett letting everybody know he saved that touchdown. 2nd down and 10. Williams pressured again. Able to get free. Has the edge. Williams a first down and more as he slides down near the 19.
I'm on that. I'm on that.
This is unbelievable. This is such a good play again by Troy Williams. He sees that there's nothing open down the field. He gets a free runner. Tavante Beckett steps up in the pocket, moves out right. Got to get that ball security right, though, Kev. They cannot stop Troy Williams on the ground. Look at his eyes. He said, I'm coming for that first down.
Got it, and then slid Chase because he doesn't want to get any more hits than he has to.
That's smart. I've been there.
Your QBs. First down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Williams with time incomplete. 2nd and 10, Noah Mazzoni with the call.
Here we go, trips right off, 38 Ohio, arrow. Trips right off, 38 Ohio, arrow.
Trips right. Okay, you get 3 receivers to the right of the formation. 38's usually a run. We'll see what happens here. You see him operating out of the no huddle. He feels really comfortable with that. 2nd and 10. Don't have to get it all back right here. You're already in field goal range. Don't take a sack if it's a throw.
Second down and 10. And the handoff, as you called it, Chase, it was a run, and that could take us to the end of quarter number 1. And the Showboats are going to be content to take an 8-0 lead and momentum aplenty to that second quarter. Two teams battling it out to start week number 8 in the UF, marching after after the pick six and the two-point conversion to try to take a two-score lead.
Biggest thing right here, Kev, for a young rookie quarterback, right? Only second drive of the game. Don't take a sack. You have points to go up 2 scores.
3rd and 6. Williams in some trouble, and there he goes down. Took the sack, but was able to step up into the pocket and minimize the loss.
Here, Troy Williams is handing strong. They're starting to rush 5 and 6, and Godel right there is able to come off his guard and just get a nice little sack. This is a really good play by number 90, Matt Godel, to have this push up the pocket. Now, San Antonio, they're stepping it up on defense. Memphis is going to have to settle for a field goal right here, Kev.
Coughlin, 11 of 13 this year. 36-yard try for Coughlin is good, and an 11-0 lead for the Memphis Showboats. From the 5-yard line, Brahmas with the return. Jaden Sheridan down at the 25 with a flag down.
10-yard penalty. First down. San Antonio.
So back him up 10 yards. And Brock Hewitt's going to listen in and hang with Peyton Pardee for the play calls during this drive. Brock.
What are we thinking here on the first call, Coach?
So, you know, I feel like we have them in a spot that we want them to be in. So really what we're going to do here is run a naked to get the linebackers to hopefully stop flowing as hard, you know, on run plays. So we're going to have just a pistol, naked, going to pump the Z here and see if we can get the ball rolling here.
Tonight. 180. I shot.
Corbin in the backfield on first down and 10. Hogan. Toss short, tight end with the catch. Back dragging tacklers out to the 20-yard line and back down to the sideline.
Let's go. Troy left, H quick Celtics. Troy left, H quick Celtics punch. Troy left, H quick Celtics punch. Gotta go.
Here we go. Troy left, H Celtics punch.
And that Celtic is your outside zone, Coach?
Yep. Yeah, so we have outside zone, basically split flow here. Gotta go. We got outside zone, split flow here. Got a good gain on that first one. Try to get the ball to the edge.
Corbin taking it to the edge.
We have a QB draw with a quick game relief and then a kind of like a line screen here to the field. So QB's got the option. We should have leverage to throw the line screen right here to the right-hand side.
The 10, there's that screen with blockers in front. Well defended. Nice play by Keaton Ellis.
Celtics.
Here we go. Hey, strong left, O Celtics. Strong left, O Celtics on one.
Okay, so now we got 11 personnel, outside zone, reading the backside DN. Going to see how they play it now. Might get to some quick gain here, a little bit off of this.
And flags fly before this play starts.
Before the snap, ball start. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Vitaly Gurman moving early. What's Peyton Pardee have in store for second and 13?
Blue check slow, 98 shallow. Spread, blue check slow, 98 shallow.
Hey.
All right, so now we have a shallow concept, high-low, and the hook curl defender in the middle of the field, alerting the post first quarters. You got a running back, basically a triangle read for the quarterback.
180. I shot.
Second and 13. Hogan to the air, swings it, and it's dropped. Instead of now a 3rd and 13 for the Brahmas.
On this play.
Here we go.
Right 10, trips right, Wolf, Rose, 5 verts, F and Z grab.
Hey, Speedy, you can shut. Hey,
So 3rd and extra long.
Yep, 3rd and XL. You know, obviously it's a position you don't want to be in a whole lot. 5 hertz, F and Z grab. Okay, so we're going to show from now on that or 3 double buzz, which would be a good spot.
Flag is down, might be a free play for Kevin Hogan. On the roll, throws incomplete. 2.
Pass on number 8.
Looks like Hogan was across the line.
Neutral zone infraction. We're going to offset, so it'll be 3rd down, right?
Offside.
There is no foul for legal four pass, so we just got neutral zone infraction.
Number 13.
Number 13. Hold on. We have a neutral.
Legal forward pass, and we also have a DOF number 13 lined up.
13 on DOF. He got to enforce the DOF, right? Enforce the DOF. Offside. Defense number 13. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So no pass beyond the line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd down and 8. Dantzler offside.
All right, let's go here. We're going to go send trips right, Wolf. Send trips.
Hey, back up.
It's going to be 3rd down over, replay the down from the previous spot. Yeah, he was beyond the line when he threw the ball. So we have defensive foul, offensive foul, replay 3rd down.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I thought this going live. Okay, line of scrimmage is right there on the 20. Clearly 2 yards past. I saw this live, was listening to Party. Could have just ran it there. They're going to replay the down. 3rd and 13.
Yeah, Indiana. Hey, run the seeker.
We got a seeker missile.
Indiana. Go ahead. Stop. Penny. 180. One shot.
Third and 8. Hogan throws incomplete. And 4th down coming up for the Brahmas.
And he's lucky this one didn't get picked off. Going to your right as a right-handed quarterback on 3rd and 13. You already threw an interception. Yeah. Do not try and throw it back across the field. They almost come up with another interception. Penalties,
we had John Trey for a period of time when you left the pocket. No, on the last play that we just had. It's hard to see, but we'll get the iPad and check it out.
So a little coaching on the sideline for San Antonio. Meanwhile, Memphis about to go back to work from the 25-yard line, and not much room to run on the run back for Isaiah Henney. A 55-yard. So they get it to Jonathan Adams, and now here's Brock with the OC.
Chill. Hey, Trips right. Chill, right.
What are you getting into here?
Chill. Tempo, inside zone.
Chill.
Attached to the field right here.
Chill.
Right now, he's looking at 33 or 21. If one of those guys decide to fit the box.
2nd and 9. Handoff up the middle. And Memphis with a nice little push at the end. That will be about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Hey, rifle.
So rifle is the code word there for the same play.
Let's go.
Back to Deneric Prince on 3rd down and 1. And Prince pushing the pile, but he doesn't get there.
They're not.
1st down.
Punting this.
You can run fake it.
Clock's running down. Got to figure out what they want to go for it or not.
Nope. They beat us off the ball.
So here comes the punt team, albeit late, hustling onto the field to punt this one away.
I like the decision. 11-point lead. Don't give San Antonio a short field when they haven't gotten anything going on offense. Smart move.
Well, they don't get this punt snapped. Is there a timeout used first? See the play clock down to 0.
Fifth. 4th down.
That's exactly what I was talking about, Kev.
Yeah,
exactly.
They had to get the play in and make the decision, and it was late, and thus a delay of game.
The offense is jogging off the field. First of all, you should be running off the field when there's 20 seconds left on the play clock, and then the punt team is jogging instead of sprinting onto the field, taking their time. Just loss of 5 yards in field position. Just bad football right there.
Marquez Stevenson is the deep man for San Antonio. Matt Mengel to punt it away. Stevenson from 30. Oh, he gets blasted. There is a flag down as Stevenson gets planted by Andrew Dowell.
Within a yard. He was right over the snapper.
We were good. You let know.
Well, he was right directly ahead of the snapper.
So what do we do? You want legal formation? Just tackle
Formation on defense.
Okay. Illegal formation against the receiving team lined up over the center. That 5-yard penalty assessed at the end of the return. First down. Timeout.
A timeout on the field. Third down. Back to work now. The Brahmas on offense. Hogan to turn around and give to Robbins, and Robbins trying the left side to the 32, picks up 3.
We got to get this pass game going. Kevin Hogan, 5 completions so far, 4 of them to tight ends, exactly what we said. On 1 to Corbin, there's nothing. 0 to receivers so far. 0 completions on 3 targets.
Firm Rose Marine. On 1, ready? You got the hitch. Here we go. Go ahead. Hey, you're on, D.
D. Anderson, those wide receivers quiet so far. Robbins a motion out of the backfield to the top of the screen.
What's that?
Second down and 7. Hogan looking. Has time. Now going to have to run as it breaks down, and he can't get away. Another sack.
Break across.
Just yanked him down. DeVere Levelston, his second sack.
Nothing going for this Brahmas offense. DeVere right here coming through. Okay, you love it. Okay, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. This is a coverage sack right here on the outside edge. Amazing job right there holding up as a left tackle, but eventually Kevin Hogan has to understand there's a clock in head. After you have 3 hitches, you got to let the ball go.
180. What's that? Hey!
False start, man. We've got a false start. The most penalized team in the UFL.
Offense number 13. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Guys, put your head. Chill.
Come on, let's go.
Rover, spy, double buzz.
Trey Kirkland says, my bad, Chase.
Same thing.
Unforced errors, critical errors. You're already in 3rd and 11. Now you're 3rd and 16. I understand you want to get the football, continue your big game from last week. You're going to get some opportunities. Just have to sit in there and understand that he's going to use, Hogan's going to use his cadence.
Turbo snap.
3rd and 16. Just a 3-man rush. The swing to Corbin out of the backfield, looking for room on the sideline, and he's out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And there's a flag at the end of the play. The late hit out of bounds and a first down coming for San Antonio.
3rd and 16, a give-up play call, and number 6 right there, Lance Boykin, looks like he's going to be tackling him and bringing him down out of bounds.
After the play is over, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness defense, number 51. That 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
They got it on number 51 instead. Andrew Dowell with that little push.
Now we go. Now we go.
I don't know. It's a tough call right here when a give-up play call right there.
Well, the Brahmas will take any break they can get right now. A fresh set of downs as a result of the penalty on the hit out of bounds called on Andrew Dowell. First down and 10.
Here we go.
See if San Antonio can cash in from their own 47.
180. What's that?
Corbin spins to midfield before being driven back and pick up a 3.
And we're seeing some examples, right, of some of the details that have held both of these teams back this season. The false start, you go from 3rd and 11 to 3rd and 16. And then on 3rd and 16, a late hit out of bounds to keep the drive alive. There's a reason why these teams are 1-6. Just have to be sharper in critical positions of the game, which both teams have not been.
Saw Corbin lose his helmet on that. You heard the players on the Brahmas side saying, hey, face mask, face mask. No face mask called. It's 2nd and 7.
What's that?
Hogan to the air with pressure up the middle, flush to the right. Hogan throwing on the run, too tall for Marquez Stevenson.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go here. We got Speedy in. Okay.
Let's go. Send trips right up. Rose, GTFO, C grab, C 15-yard grab.
Hey, trip straight
What are we thinking here, Coach?
GTFO.
All right, we're in a 3rd and 7 situation.
Johnny, Johnny.
So try to get.
Hey, Johnny. Come, Trey.
Yep.
180. What's that? Hey.
And a first down, even with the flags down. It was a free play. They found Stevenson, and they'll move the chains.
Kevin Hogan, 32 years old, using his cadence here, getting a free play. He did go to Stanford.
43 or 44.
Decline will take it.
Yes, we're going to decline.
Offside. Defense, number 44. That penalty's declined. Results of the play, first down.
All right, back to the sidelines with the head coach and Brock.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
Let's go here. You got 12 personnel in the huddle. Go hog right, Boston, check opposite. Hog right, Boston, check opposite.
Hey, hog left, Celtics, check opposite. On one, ready?
All right, they're challenging here. But on that last one, just to kind of close full circle on that, so we had an empty concept, basically giving our innermost 2 receivers on each side kind of get open routes.
Hey, we got to lock in on these.
And so it's basically leverage-based decisions. You know, we got them on the hard count, and we were able to complete it.
Correct.
All right, so they're challenging if there was movement by the right guard on that play that resulted in the first down.
I'm just going to double check.
Memphis.
It's really close. I just don't have enough to change it. He is certainly reacting, and that helmet may just be in the neutral zone at that point.
Locked in, all right?
After further review,
Hey, John, hey, we're still.
the challenge is unsuccessful. Memphis has charged a first timeout. They've also used their challenge.
In the UFL, had Jim Turner gotten that challenge right, he would have earned a second challenge later in the game whenever he wanted to use it. As of now, though, no more challenges for Memphis.
Play clock. Let's go Tusk left, H orbit, gray, Dr. Pepper. Tusk left, H orbit, gray, Dr. Pepper.
Hey, here we go.
Dr. Pepper.
Hey, are we getting a reset here? Reset play clock?
Very few people know this. Very few people know this. Steve Stylianos won a state championship in high school as a quarterback. So if this goes according to plan, Steve Stilly is going to throw a double pass.
Gray Dr. Pepper on one. Ready?
All right, here we go.
I love it. Aggressiveness.
Here we go.
Stalking number 6 and running vertical.
Set. 180. One shot.
First and 10. Pass number 1. Stylianos going deep. Looking at man open. He's got it. Stylianos does connect. It's high school all over again. The former high school quarterback to D. Anderson for 6.
What a throw by Steven Stylianos. Look at this. This is perfect. They stalk out there. D. Anderson, number 4. He comes over after 2 weeks, and the trickery works. We said it. You're going to send this H orbit. This is exactly what Coach Pardee said, right? You're going to throw it to him. And if he, right here in the corner, comes up, throw this, a touchdown for D. Anderson against his former team. He was acquired from San Antonio, Memphis, May 5th. What a throw!
Stylianos, he threw for 11 touchdowns in high school as the Brahmas go for 1, and that try pushing the pile, did it get in? They'll unstack it.
I think he dropped
Search by Corbin. And it is short. He did not get in, and it stays 11-6. But Steven Stylianos, somewhere Kirk Ferentz is saying, oh, what might have been had we used Steve Stylianos. Up the sideline and out of bounds. Deneric Prince stepped out as he brought it up the sideline. Steve Stylianos still smiling, as he should, about that touchdown pass.
We're going to run this play on my kids' flag football team next week. We're going to call it Dr. Pepper. They're 7 years old. I bet they complete it.
Oh, that's shoulder. Yeah.
He was actually a first-team All-State defensive lineman. Second-team All-State at quarterback. He was a run-pass, dual-threat kind of guy. 1,324 yards rushing and 1,836 yards passing in his high. So now Memphis back to work on offense. First down, a hole for Jalen Jackson. Jackson down the sideline. Steps through a tackle. Jackson inside the 15 and finally shoved out of bounds.
What an answer by Jalen Jackson. He's the number 2 running back this week with West Hills out, and it's just going to be outside zone. You're just going to see him get to the edge, use this speed, 5'9", 216 bowling ball with breakaway speed. Look at his eyes right there. Look at his eyes. He said, I'm going, I'm going. What an answer right there. And this is exactly what head coach Jim Turner told us they wanted to do. They challenged the offensive line to run the football.
It's down in 10. And again, Jackson, another opening, and a touchdown.
What an answer. It's the same exact play. And if you see this, we're going to watch the left defensive end come inside the left tackle right here, okay? And 76 is able to get the edge for Jalen Jackson. Watch this in spike right here. You cannot do that. You have to have contain, and when they do that, 75, James Tunstall makes the touchdown block. Jalen Jackson, pay dirt.
Jackson motioning out of the backfield on this 2-point try. Williams over the middle, a little too tall. He wanted his tight end, Chris Pierce Jr., or rather J.J. Wilson. And the ground
to move people on back-to-back. This 54-yard run, it's the longest of the season for the Showboats. Want to do, Jared Thomas said, look at the tape.
His culture and his nature, but the players respond to it and react, and certainly did in a great way on that drive.
Flag is down behind the return of Jaden Shurden out to the 27-yard line.
Chase, you played for some guys that were hard, right? You played for some coaches that would scream at you a little bit.
Sean Payton, man.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team, number 22. 10-yard penalty. First down, San Antonio.
Andy Reid would get like that sometimes, but you didn't want to see it.
Whatever it takes.
I think the key is, Chase, and you would say this too, is be consistently that way, right? If you're going to talk to me and you're going to get after me, like, just be consistent with who you are. Don't try to be the nice guy and then that guy and the nice guy and that guy. Just be consistently who you are. I think of Bill Parcells in the same way. Like, you knew what you were going to get. These linemen do, and I think they respect the heck out of it.
I couldn't agree more. And Jim Turner, right, former offensive line coach, so those are his guys. He can be a little bit tougher on him than any other position.
Yep.
180. To the penalty back at the 10-yard line. Worst start of the night for the Brahmas, and the handoff up the middle room for Corbin. And Corbin digging the Brahmas out of that hole out to the 25.
I like it. We said there was going to be a heavy dose of Jayshon Corbin in the backfield. Exactly what they do. They get the numbers. Look at this cutback, puts his foot in the ground. He is a runaway threat, a speed threat to break it down the field. And right here, you got plenty of time. 2:40 left in the first half. You have all 3 timeouts. Take your time. You're in no rush if you're Kevin Hogan.
Tony, sit on. 180. What is that?
First and 10. Hogan tipped at the line and almost intercepted. That deflection nearly ended up in the hands of Andrew Dowell.
And Andrew Dowell right here, this could have been the biggest critical error we have seen. They're just going to try to throw a stick route, a little out route to Steve Sitlianos, and he breaks on it. It gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's why. God, that could have been bad.
To the final play before the warning, and it's Corbin with the carry, rides the wave out to the 30-yard line. A 3rd and 5 coming up for the Brahmas after a quick timeout. 2-minute warning has arrived in San Antonio. 2-minute warning has hit. 3rd and 5 for the Brahmas.
Yeah, I love it. Just get the first down first. You have 3 timeouts.
First, Hogan looking for first down yardage to Corbin, and he's a yard short of the first down. Excellent tackle. You had Chambers, you had Dowell, 2 sure tacklers. They make the stop. It's 4th and 1.
If I'm Memphis, I'm calling a timeout right here to halftime.
And they do that indeed. 1:45 to go in the first half, and a timeout is used as they get the stop on 3rd down. Well, here's our Friday night spotlight looking around. The punt. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Not much running room for Isaiah Henney. Good coverage by the Brahmas, and he's stacked up shy of the 20-yard line. Coming up is the Progressive Halftime Show. We'll have first half stats and analysis. We'll look back at the plays of the week. And, of course, we'll go inside the locker rooms coming up on the Progressive Halftime Show. Minute 36 to go. Memphis used a timeout early, then had the challenge that didn't go their way. That cost him a timeout. So, Chase, a little different situation for Troy Williams here inside his own 20 with a minute 36 and only one timeout.
Only the second start for Troy Williams. They're backed up at their 18-yard line. Only a minute 36. They have one timeout. I would be shocked if they're aggressive right here. They're good going into halftime with an 11-point lead. Maybe run the ball. If you break one, then you go into 2-minute mode. You have the lead. Do not have any negative plays happen.
Start of the night for Memphis from their own 18-yard line. Williams sets up the screen for Prince. And Prince pounced on, lost about a half yard to Vontae Beckett, second in the UFL in tackles this year. Got the stop there.
If I'm San Antonio, you're down 11. They might use it after here. Don't go too fast if you're Memphis. Do not try to give the ball back to San Antonio, who has the ball to start the second half, and let them double dip.
I'm stunned they didn't use a timeout right there, Chase. Second down and 10, snapped it with 10 on the play clock. Williams in the pocket over the middle, finds the open Kwame Lassiter, and Lassiter fumbles the football as he lunges for the first down. It's scooped up by Jordan Mosley down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 5.
Unbelievable right there. Lassiter is fighting for extra yards when you're clearly short of the first down. And what a play that they desperately
here.
Oh, it looks like it.
Okay.
Dean Blandino's looking at it.
So I'm on the high left end zone. So what's going to happen is he's touched. Where that left knee hits the ground, he does lose it.
What did we just say, Kevin? No negative plays. I have no idea why you're fighting for extra yards when you're clearly short of the third down. Just a bad mental error right there, but a huge play from San Antonio, who's down 11. They get the ball at the half. They have 3 timeouts. You have to score a touchdown right here.
First down and goal from the 2-yard line. Hand off to Corbin. Corbin up the middle and into the end zone for 6.
It could not go any worse for Memphis. For San Antonio, or for Memphis, you have a fumble recovery, and then the next play is a touchdown. The Brahmas still have all 3 of their timeouts, and they get the ball to start the half. This is the litany of errors from both teams that we're seeing here. Yes, it's a high-scoring game. You have to play sound football when it matters most at the end of the half.
Hey, next time we go hit over there.
Injured Showboat, and we will step aside from San Antonio. 45 seconds to play in this opening half. A 2-point try for the Brahmas.
180.
As Chase mentioned, they'll get the football to start the second half as well. Here's Corbin, blockers in front. Corbin fighting again, in for 2, and San Antonio within 3.
What a strong run right here by Jason Corbin. It's exactly what we wanted to do, is get the ball in the end zone. That's only their 3rd conversion all year after scoring 13 touchdowns and a huge one to put them within 3. You have 4 receivers here. It's called quad set. Just take it. Throw it, Kevin Hogan. A perfectly placed football. That's important so Jason Corbin can run downhill.
Brahmas are fired up. Pose it for pictures. First half.
Friday night fireworks in San Antonio, and a strange first half at that. Memphis scores on a pick 6. San Antonio scores on a wide receiver pass to the tight end, and then San Antonio turns a fumble into a short touchdown, and we got ourselves a game.
And there's still a whole half to go. And here comes Memphis. Out timeout across the 30-yard line and down at the 31. One timeout, 39 seconds, 3-point lead. How aggressive do you get here if you're Memphis, whose lead is now down to 3?
You can't be too conservative if you're Memphis. There's still 39 seconds left. Again, right here. Don't throw the football, run the football, go into half, regroup. We see someone down on the field right here.
We'll step aside. Another injured Showboat with 39 seconds to go in the half.
Making his second start, you got to run the ball. Just don't give the ball back to San Antonio. Get a first down, go into half with the lead and regroup.
First down, it's Denaric Prince who gets the call, and Prince is tracked down in the backfield. Kobe Jones rips him to the turf. And no timeout used.
Why is San Antonio not using these timeouts?
34th Charlie Reed.
What are we doing?
I think that's a good question, Chase. You know what? I'll ask Coach when he comes out of halftime.
Hey, fast. Hey, who the hell?
Memphis does not have to snap it again if they don't want to, with San Antonio electing not to use any timeouts. Brahmas will get the football to start the second half. And halftime has arrived in San Antonio. A wild first half. Tight ends throwing touchdowns. Running back.